As an avid consumer of gaming videos on YouTube and Twitch streams, I've been targeted in my life by advertisements that are catered specifically towards gamers. And although they're usually quite cringe, very rarely does it hit me as hard as the recent ad made by Knorr, because holy crap, this ad is a piece of work. To raise awareness of the importance of vegetables in the real world, Knorr has launched a campaign in the virtual world to make vegetables more rewarding in games. Hashtag #ModTheVeg. Created by Mullen in a multi-agency partnership, is based on the observation that meat-based foods in games earn characters more points than vegetables. Before we truly get in the meat of this topic, I really wonder who the people are that think always connecting a hashtag to an advertising campaign is some type of brilliant idea. Like who are these people that go onto Instagram and hashtag #ModTheVeg while they're playing a game of Fortnite or GTA on this new vegetable mod? If you actually take a look at the hashtag, it's either people that have been paid to use the hashtag or people like Isa, the professional DILF hunter, complaining about how dumb this marketing campaign is. And if you're even getting called out by a professional DILF hunter, then maybe you should know that something is wrong. Everything else is either just paid articles or paid streamers. There's literally nothing else. It's like no one is using this hashtag. Like, why is the golden standard of advertising campaigns always connecting a hashtag to whatever it is you're doing? I don't quite understand it, but we're not done yet with their press release, so continue with that. The campaign calls on developers to create in-game modifications, known as mods, to generate higher points for vegetables. Gaming fans are invited to cast a vote in a ballot, urging gaming publishers to re-evaluate their games and point systems, reflecting how vegetables are underrated compared with other food types in real life. Now, the one thing I'll agree with them on is the fact that vegetables are quite underrated in the real world. It's just odd that Knorr is making this specific point, because they're a company that doesn't deal in fresh vegetables. They're known for creating like little bouillon or broth blocks, very sodium heavy little buggers, which you can make soups with or other dishes. You have these spice mixes that you can buy. I think nowadays they also have some pastas with like vegetable pasta. So basically it's like a tomato pasta made out of tomatoes. Like, these are not fresh vegetables. I think all of these products, if anything, are already quite well rated. I even would say that they're overrated. I think fresh vegetables are still underrated, but Knorr is not a company that deals in fresh vegetables at all. So them making this point is very odd. But this is not even my main problem with this campaign, because my main problem is actually the video that accompanies this press release. This video is 1 minute and 6 seconds long, but you only need about 12 seconds to understand how silly this entire ad campaign really is.
We all know veggies are good.
Yeah, we do.
But in video games, they're less rewarding than other foods.
Poof. There we go. 100 HP for the fried chicken drumstick versus the head of lettuce that seems to be freshly picked. Now, if this were the case and we're looking at it from the perspective of pure survival, usually you'd be looking just purely at calories at that point. I think if you have a fried drumstick, which this bad boy looks relatively big, it's going to be about 10 times as calorie dense as a head of lettuce is going to be. If the weights are equal, I think you'll get about 14 calories for 100 grams of lettuce, and you'll get about 250 to 260 for a fried piece of chicken leg with skin on it. So in that case, even this exaggerated ratio that Knorr here is trying to use comes off as kind of looking silly. Like, this is accurate. But the thing that's bothering me much more is that it kind of defeats the purpose of most of the system in games. The reason why the chicken leg would give you more health, stamina, or whatever benefit it would have is because it takes more effort to get it. You would need to take out the chicken, you would then maybe need to pluck it, you need to cook it, and then you eat it. Well, with the head of lettuce, you just eat the head of lettuce. There's low effort, there's a low reward. There's high effort, there's a high reward. Very often in games, the things with the highest amount of rewards aren't meats, The special type of rewards are going to be some type of potions with maybe some type of spices in there, or special plants that you need to gather over time. So I think this entire ad campaign is based either on a complete misunderstanding of how most games work, a complete misunderstanding of how calories work, and on top of that, the messenger is completely the wrong one, because it's a company that doesn't even sell fresh vegetables. It's a company that makes broth blocks. The person who made this campaign either doesn't understand games, or well, they don't understand games, or they're pretending not to understand it for the purpose of this campaign. They don't really understand what product their company is making. What is the point of this? I just don't understand. I really don't. The only thing that comes to mind to me is that this is some weird vegetable virtue signal. I didn't know that big vegetable was this powerful, because it all leads to this petition to power up video game veg. Knorr is calling on game publishers everywhere to power up veggies in their games. Ready to join us in our fight for veggie equality? Hit the button below to sign our petition. And, I'm a friendly guy like that, so I'll power up the veggies. Thank you for your support. Together we can help make veggies the ultimate power-up. To experience a gaming world where veggies already rule, play the mod on this page. Yeah, fantastic. Fortnite mod on freaking carrots and pumpkins is unbelievable. I'm not sure who made this campaign, but I congratulate you for tricking an entire company and actually going for this. They made actual mods as well for Fortnite. I watched Ninja play it for an hour straight. It honestly didn't look bad. I was impressed by the quality of it. The fact that they pumped money into this is... this guy could sell anything. Whoever sold this to the creative team at Knorr is an absolute genius. And this is the salesman or saleswoman that you want in your company, let me tell you. Because holy crap, power the veg. Ridiculous.